So the 6 things we talked about, people can move from. You can move from the shoulders, the hips, and the wrists. That is your grouping that gets you in trouble for you. They're part of the slingshot or the release of energy, but they're not a part of the force. And when you swing back and you're right now, when you start trying to get your energy in your wrist or your hips and your shoulders, then everything will spin and you'll flip. And that's not from the ground. So the opposite, the three we want, are the ground, which is your legs pushing. That pushing will move your core, and your arm will swing, not your wrist. And that's what this drill is trying to get you to feel. So this hugging drill is to feel like you're hitting the bag using the ground, to push off to move your legs move your core. And the key is you're going to feel this drill that this arm stays here. There was no wrist flip. And you're going to get to the bag with your core feeling, not your arm. So we want that hitting feeling with that. That becomes your power feeling right there. So that's your power. That's your force. And we're instead of the other three. Okay, so here's Jon Rahm. Again, when he gets hit, see how the legs and the core are moving, arms just stay in front. He's not really trying to do anything in his hands. He's creating that from that force. And then the slingshot is just in your shoulders and hips, and the wrist can release the energy. So we want those to release naturally. So there's the hit, and there's a release of the hips and shoulders and arm flying through. And let's look at this last one. This was right after the drill. This was better. Oh, this is his teaching tool. And this thing right here, I just wanted you to feel it has a little weight to it. And I wanted you to feel your move was releasing it. And it was trying to get you to feel that just, you didn't release it with your wrist, you released it with your movement, which you did great there. So you created the movement to make it release and not the wrist. And then you'd feel the hips and shoulders and releasing past that. So it was just a way for you to feel some sense of just, okay, I'm just still hitting and my hands are just, my emotions are releasing the golf club, but not my hands, which is a good thing for you. And this was a hit right here. You can see this was much better. See the core and are engaged. There's your hit. There's your hit. And then now you let it go flying through. Hit, force, release. That looks a lot better.